Goofy look anyway. Hey, as you guys can see, I've found a nice little sort of area just to chill out. I found this last week. I thought when I come out here again, I'm gonna just film and sit for a bit. And Ozzy, there's Ozzy behind me. He's been sat with me for the past. We've been sat here for like a good half hour now already. So he's been sat for a bit with me. It's just a really nice, calm place. You just listen for a sec. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear the water properly. I did do a little bit of B-roll before this bit, so maybe you guys got to hear it then, hopefully. Ozzy's gone for a walk over there. But apart from a ridiculously faint sound of traffic way off in the distance over there, and I mean it's quite far away, you don't tend to see many people coming down here. It's usually quite quiet. It's just a really nice place to come up here, just, you know, meditate for a bit, I guess. It's just a nice little meditative spot, you know. Don't know where I was going with that word then. Meditative? Meditative? That's the one. You can tell I don't script these videos. But we just walked out here. We've, I don't know, I think we left about 8:30 this morning. I think we left about 8:30 this morning. He's creeping up behind me. If you fall in the water, I'm just going to film it and put it on YouTube. You know that, don't you? Whatever. Basically, I'm sat on a log right now. Not quite over the water, but the water is very close. Basically, the tree is like kind of curved outwards over the water like that, so I'm sat on the little curved bit that comes out. I've got my new backpack down there as well. I'll show you guys that in a sec. Just bought this the other week. Oh, bought this last week. Nice little bag. Can't quite pick it up, don't want to drop it. There you go. New backpack for hiking with. Try not to try not to drop that in the water. You know. Show you guys a second how close I am to the water. There you go. So there's Ozzy. And we come in over there somewhere. And then, well, you see, there's the water. There's my feet. There's the water, and I'm sat on this tree by here. This tree goes all the way up, but it comes out over the water at the moment. So I'm coming on the other side. See? He's just off playing over there, Ozzy is. He likes it around by here. He will wander off, and I guarantee you he will come back. So we'll see how that goes. Ozzy, come on, buddy. See if we can get him back on video. Ozzy. Ozzy. I can see you. You gonna work it out? Come on, you know how you got over there. You didn't come that way, did you? You went the other way. Ozzy, come on, find you. Come on, find your way. Find your way. You didn't come that way, did you, dingbat? Am I gonna actually have to go and get you now? You know which way you came. Come on. We had this same thing the other day. Come on. I'll record over there, guys. He worked it out. All he had to do was come across the fence a bit and jump over there, but a little bit by there. But we're here now, so may as well show you guys around a bit. So we got the path is like way up there somewhere. I'm not going to tell you guys exactly where it is, because, you know, it's my own little spot. I don't want to ruin it. And you just got this nice little brook that runs through. And the tree I was sat on is just over through there. So normally come through this little bit by here. Hang on. And then the tree is just over here. So just sat down by there. Ozzy will demonstrate. Do not push my bag in there, you little monkey. Comes to something, guys, where you can't trust your dog not to push your bag into the water. So he's already stolen a piece. Found a really nice piece of wood I was going to sit here and carve. He's already stolen that. He's eaten half of my food. But I still love him to bits. I wouldn't change him for anything, to be honest with you. Just going to sit here and enjoy it, I think. Hang on. We apparently see somebody in the woods over there. Ozzy does. No, nothing. Didn't think so. We were here last week and an old gentleman turned up with a very reactive little staff of some sort. So you got to be careful. I mean, it's pretty quiet over here. You still got to be a bit careful with it. Obviously, there still is people. The nearest path is like, I don't know, 100 yards up there somewhere. But at this time of year, it's a very muddy, very overgrown sort of off the beat path. So nobody seems to come this way that often, except for that one old man last week that came down here, set off a whole different thing. I was just chilling out down here. Whole chain reaction of things. His dog was reactive. Ozzy then got annoyed. So anyways, I had to stop filming then for a second because face tracking was freaking out to start off with. And obviously I keep forgetting that the microphone on the one side by there, the little receiver, you gotta like balance the gimbal differently. So instead of having my phone like further that way, I've got to be further this way. But as I was saying, just come out here, chill out, meditate for a bit. You know, it's not like you see the stereotypical meditate with, cross-legged, arms crossed, humming. Just, sit and listen to the water for a bit. Whilst I've got my black and white guard dog over there watching the fence line for some reason. Absolutely nothing over there. It's probably seen a squirrel or something. But he does usually come over here. Last week we were up here. I sat here and started relaxing. Obviously I wasn't talking to a video. And he did come and sit down by the side of me by here, and we sat here for a while until that dog came and disturbed us. But I've got, nothing scary. Where is it? Hang on. I do have one of my wood carving knives with me. It's in my bag here somewhere. I've got my wood carving knife with me. Just one of them. It's just the basic Moro one, nothing scary. That stays in the bag, that doesn't stay on the belt, so it's not freaking people out. Got a little notepad in case I want to write thoughts down and things like that. I do have a little, I wouldn't really call it a journal. I do have a little journal thing at home, but it's more of just a couple of pages of random thoughts more than anything. Ozzy's decided to make his way over the fence line again. He'll work his way back in a minute. He always does. So you'd expect, because he's a border collie, that the first thing he would want to do when he gets down here is jump straight in this water. I mean, I would say for me, the bit that I'm currently sat over is probably, it's almost waist deep by here. So this is perfect little like swimming water for dogs. It is running water, but it's not running very fast, and it's very easy for him to get in and out. There's literally like tiny little sort of slopes on either side of it. So if he wanted to get in and out, he definitely could. But he scared himself when he was a puppy. He was walking along the canal and he just run and jumped into the canal and scared the hell out of himself. So since then, he's not really been all that interested in playing in water. If I was to climb in there and go in there myself, I guarantee you he would find it fun and he would jump in as well. But no. Oh. He's found himself another way to do things. Hang on, this could be kind of funny. This could be kind of funny. Let's see if he can work this out now. He's found himself another side of the path, and I want to see if he can make it back over here through the brook. Ozzy, come on! He may have actually waded through the water around that corner. Oh, there he is. I knew he was over there somewhere. Ah, he went back through the fence. I thought he was going to come through by there and then come over this bit. But that would involve crossing the water up by there, which actually isn't as deep. Look, down there, that's almost waist deep to me, and I'm 6'2". So he could have crossed over by there and then come around the back of the tree. He worked his way back. He found out to get back again. Yeah, put the face tracking back on so we can have a proper thing. It means I can put you guys out a bit further, holding the bottom of the tripod rather than the actual gimbal. And I don't have to have my finger on the stick then. God. Intrusive thoughts right now. I could easily push him in. Let me take the face tracking off and I'll show you what I mean. I could easily push him in right now. I would never do that to you, man. If you want to go in the water, you go in there by yourself. What are you doing? You're laying down on the log behind me. Alright, you're laid down. Hang on, let me move my bag for you so you don't sit on the bag with your big muddy ass. There we go. There. You happy now? You're doping you. I told you he likes to chill. I told you he likes to chill out behind me when we're by here. Ow! He just jumped out from behind me and I just had a freaking holly bush up my ass. Pain. Oh. How the fuck did you manage this, dog? There's now a holly bush on my back. I pushed that holly bush out of the way last week when I was up here so I could sit on this log, and he just went behind me and just pulled it all back up and it just hit me in the back. Get a dog, they said. No, he's super loyal. I literally wouldn't replace him for anything, but he is a pain in the ass sometimes. And he stood there right now looking rather proud of himself. Look. Oop, turn it down a bit. Yeah, Mr. Proud of himself. He's very proud of himself right after that. But I sit here, as I said, I got completely off track. I think I'm just going to sit here and just chill out for a bit. I've got a notepad in there for any random thoughts or whatever while I sort of chill. I did have a nice piece of wood to carve, but Ozzy stole it a while ago. So, unfortunately, because we're next to a brook, there's not really much left for me to carve around it. Hang on, I think I just found the bit that he stole. Give me that, you little shit. Right. Nah, dab. Now, it was a nice piece of wood to carve. And if we put it down by here somewhere, you might forget about it, and then you'll bugger off. Want to see something? Look. So, playing with Ozzy with a stick, and then all of a sudden a phone call came in. And obviously I'm using my phone as a camera, so when a phone call comes in, you got to answer it. I got my stick back. He did take the stick, and then he ran away, and then he brought it back again. Although thinking about it, it's not really perfect for carving anyway. It's quite wet. If I can actually I can kind of almost put a thumbnail in it, so it'll be alright for little random things in a minute. Just plug it down by there for a minute. Sit your carving. Update on the whole Norse pagan thing. I don't know why I did that. Ooh, Norse pagan, scary. Update on the whole Norse pagan thing. I've been learning the runes and stuff like that. Learning different runes. So I'll probably practice carving those into this piece of wood in a minute. I've made my own bind rune. Hang on. I've been researching how to make your own sort of bind runes and stuff. I made this. It's actually backwards in the camera, but you get the point. It's more a sort of adventure, divine inspiration, and rehabilitation type of thing, you know. Bind runes mean different things to different people. But this is more of an adventure thing and a rehabilitation thing. Good for when you're out having a hike, really. Especially when you're chilling out next to a little brook area. I don't know what's up with this gimbal today. The tracking is working fine, but every now and then it wants to like tilt itself. And that's not just because of the microphone on the side. I updated the app this morning and I don't know whether that's working perfectly or whether it's just me. It might just be the way I'm holding it. If you guys want any more updates on this area, I can definitely sit down and go through it a bit more, but it's just, I'm not really going to break into where it is. Anyone that knows the area is basically between Rogerstone and Bettis and Cumbrans that way and whatever. There's a little bit, there's a brook that runs through everything. I'm not in the Bettis section of the brook, and I'm not quite in the sort of Rogerstone, Cumbran area of it. I'm in between everything. There's a woodland in between everything. But you guys don't need to come up here. You can find your own little, you know, your own little silent spot is really personal to you more than anything. Oh, the temptation to push you in right now, dog. He's basically in front of me right now. The temptation to push you in is unbelievable, mate. You are lucky that I love you. You know that, don't you? Why are you crawling under my legs? He's determined to be a pain in the butt today. But he's he's a lovable pain in the butt. He's just off on his own venture half the time. But he does sit with me. Probably as soon as this camera goes down, he'll probably sit next to me while I'm messing about by here. I'm probably going to give it, I'll stay here for another, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes or so. And I'll learn some more of my room stuff, take some notes maybe, and just sit and listen to the water. This was supposed to be a quick update, but it went on a lot longer than it was supposed to be. It's supposed to be a quick video. Ah, what the fuck, dog? He's been in the water. He just jumped up on the log behind me. And now there's water all up my back. Yeah, you slink off, you little shit. Sorry for the language, but he is a little shit. I'm now wet all up my back. He doesn't go in the water, and now he decides, oh, I'm going to go in the water and then splash Dad. He was over there. He was miles away. I was not expecting water to suddenly shoot up from behind you. Not to mention the fact that it's not easy to get up here. You've got to like climb up that little bit there from the water. There's a deep sort of... He must have literally waded through the water, climbed up, and then just shook on me. You guys probably saw that coming because I wasn't looking behind me. I was looking over there. Anyway, this may be a boring video for some, but yeah, I'll probably add to this video at some point. I'll come back here at some point and I'll explain a bit more why this is chill, a little chilled out area. Or I might record another video in a minute and add it to the end of this. If you see an update right after this, I decided to carry on. Other than that, bye guys. Hey, come here. Come here, stupid. Oh, look, get his nose. What's on your ear? There's nothing on your ear. Oh, don't you look majestic through the bushes. You guys wanted more Ozzy in the video. There you go. And there he goes off on his own little adventure over there somewhere. Oh, and by the way, this is where he would have climbed up. Down there. He would have climbed up from down there somewhere. I haven't got the camera in the proper view to do that. So I've had a couple of minutes of thought. And apart from Ozzy hitting me in the back as he goes past, I needed this chill out spot this week. With somebody with I'm not going to go too crazy with this because I don't want to get people down. As somebody with mental health difficulties, finding a chill out spot where nobody can bother you. Yes, I do have phone signal, and no, I'm not going to do anything stupid. I'd never do that. Ooh, I'd never do that. Finding a little chill out spot is good for you, you know? Somewhere to chill, you know, someone to chill with, which is currently paddling around in the water down there. Actually, you guys might have seen him then. No, I don't know. The face tracking's on, you probably won't see him. Having someone to chill with, like this little menace here. Ozzy, come here. Come over here. Come over here. Come closer. He doesn't want to come closer. There's a bit by there he's not sure about standing on. Having a chill out spot is really good for you. I keep getting distracted. I shouldn't get distracted. I'm trying to explain something. And you never believe how much medication actually helps. I was a little bit ashamed to be taking medication for my mental health for a bit. Because it just seemed to be a bit of a weird thing, isn't it? You know, I take medication to fix your head. Sometimes, by some people anyway. And my medication ran out a couple of days ago. I have picked it up now. The prescription's here, I've taken it, it's fine, it's not going to cause a problem. But you don't think that one day without it would cause you that much of a problem. That yesterday, my head was racing. And I don't really know why. That's the thing. I had a customer in the morning, which went perfectly. It's just one of those things, you know. Ozzy wasn't eating his food yesterday evening, so for some reason I got a little bit mad for that. But I never stay mad at him because it's not his fault, you know. Whatever's going on with me isn't Ozzy's fault, you know. As I've said in a previous video before, I did almost make a mistake a very long time ago when I first got Ozzy. And I was convinced that I needed to go and get help. So if you've made it to this little update of the video, by the way, good on you. You made it to the end of the video and you've, you know, don't get me wrong, the previous bit of the video was, you know, having fun and everything with Ozzy. That was kind of the purpose of the video, but also the purpose of the video is to just tell you the value of having a little chill out spot somewhere away from everybody you can get to. You know, obviously make sure people know where you are. Don't just disappear randomly. You know, if you've got people that care where you are, people always know where I am. You know, I've got the Garmin. It's currently not tracking my location because, well, it's tracking my location. It's not tracking this walk anymore because the battery was running low and I didn't want to ruin my battery anymore. We did quite a few miles on it though, so it's not like I haven't recorded anything. People always know where I am. My phone's got tracking on all the time. I never turn it off anyway. And sometimes just coming out into the woods and sitting down for a bit. Sometimes that's just all you need, really. It's not something I've recently started doing. I've been coming out here for years now. Various different woodland bits. I've only recently found this spot, but the chances are I've walked past this spot 1,000 times over and just didn't really think about it. I was coming past here the other day. A bit of the fence over there was broken down. I'm not on private land or anything, it's just for some reason around here they fence bits off every now and then. There is like a bit of a farmer's field over there, but they don't really care. You can sit down by here as long as you want. And there's actually a few spots along here as well where I could probably hook up a hammock at some point. I've got Shelley to blame for that with the whole obsession with trying to put my hammock in random places now. She showed me the benefits of having a hammock just to chill out, not just for camping. Sometimes you can just take the hammock out into the woods and just hang it up, chill out, stay away from people for a bit. Maybe turn your phone off. Obviously, if you're completely sort of not there, don't turn your phone off, don't disappear. It's not good for you, and it's really not good for the people that are worried about you. But yesterday, I could feel it building up, and I only literally, I ran out Thursday morning. I should have gone out and got my prescription straight away, but just procrastinated. Sometimes when you've got mental health problems, you procrastinate way too much. You know, you've got a list of things to do, and sometimes you just don't want to do them, you know. There's a few things on my list. I have been quite productive this week, up until yesterday when I felt quite sort of off. I didn't think one day without my tablet was going to be that big of a deal. It was just going to be pick up my prescription later, whatever. But I could feel it building up really damn quickly. So I won't be making that mistake again. But my little buddy who's sat slightly off camera right now is watching. And he's thinking, Dad, you got me, mate. So you got me, you got your friends, you got your family, so stop being a tit. No, mental health problems are not you being a tit. So you just talk to somebody, you know. It's not in most cases, it's not your fault. You know, it's just, shit piles up on you, you know. Shit piles up on you. Keep thinking somebody's walking up behind me. It's not. It's the trees and stuff over there rustling. Wind and things. It's not much wind today, but it's rustling. You know, just stop procrastinating. Sort your shit out. You are going to feel better for it in the end. Your tablets may make you feel a bit different for a bit. May take a while to get used to it. I was offered talking therapy at one point as well, but to be honest with you, my talking therapy is coming out into the woods and just chilling out, hiking up a mountain or whatever. So I don't need the talking bit at the moment. Technically, I'm talking to you guys. Obviously, I don't go into major detail with anything on you, because sometimes there's not really any specific reason to have a problem. You don't have to have a reason to have a problem, and you don't have to be worried about having a problem either. I'm going to go back to chilling out for a bit. Enough of the getting people down. Bye guys. Thank you for making it through to the end as well.